This week I had some dinners that were rather delicious, so I thought I'd share them with you. They're quick and affordable, which is exactly what you want when you're cooking from scratch. And I must say, my favourite this week was our chicken and aubergine curry. It was like so good, and it was a new one for us, so definitely watch till the end of this video to check it out. But without further ado, let me show you our week in dinners. Okay, so first up is my tuna pesto pasta.
Oh, we've been having this for years.
Yeah, but we used to make it with green pesto and from a tin.
A jar.
A jar. And now I make my own. So firstly, Mark is doing the courgette. I'm not doing it because I'm almost going to cut my hand off.
Yeah, that thing's dangerous.
It is really dangerous. We cut it nice and finely.
Yeah, it cooks quicker.
Cooks quicker and more digestible. So here is my pesto. So I get some red peppers out of a jar, and then I add some sun-dried tomatoes, quite a lot of sun-dried tomatoes in there. And then I've toasted some pine nuts, so I've added them in, some garlic infused oil, push it down.
Mash it in.
There's not enough space in this thing. And then add some parmesan and a big load of fresh basil leaves, which I don't know why I'm breaking up because I'm gonna blend it right now. So I'm gonna use the stick blender.
It was not too difficult, was
no,
it? It went through it.
A bit welly, but you know, it's
so
so good. Once it's done, honestly, there's nothing better than fresh,
and it smells good.
Homemade pesto. Yeah, it's the best.
Right, so you save it till later, I guess.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna fry up the courgette. Fry this for a little while, and whilst that's frying, I'll put on my water, put a little bit of oil in the water, because that helps with gluten-free pasta just to keep it from sticking together. So add that in, and then I'm just cooking off the courgette. And then I'm going to add my tuna, which doesn't look that appealing, I must admit.
Like it. Bit wet.
It was a bit wet, but it doesn't really matter because it all cooks off in the heat. So then I break that up into pieces, and yeah, now I'm just...
Ooh, the dolloping.
I add a little bit of pesto to start with. I don't really know why. I don't know why I did it in these dollops.
I've never seen you make it.
So yeah, I just add a little bit to start with. Then I add my pasta, which... It looks like quite a lot of pasta, but we get through most of it.
No, I think I got most of it.
And then I mix it in, and I do then add a lot more pesto, but that's been cut out of this video for some reason.
Yeah.
So then there's a ton more pesto in there. Then I add some chives, because chives are great. And
that's it, right?
Plate it up, and it's literally that simple. It doesn't take long at all to make, and you can make the pesto ahead of time. You don't need to make it then.
We've usually got a lot of this in the cupboard, haven't we?
Yeah, it's a simple one when we don't know what to have for dinner. And then you can put some rocket with it for a bit of extra greens.
That was a good dinner.
Then shove some basil leaves on for prettiness, and extra parmesan because parmesan is great.
It is great.
And that's dinner.
Especially when you grate it.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, the dinner was good.
The dinner was very good. I really enjoyed this one.
Okay, next up, the dinner is made by me.
You, okay.
Yep. And it's, what is it?
Singapore noodles.
Yep, I made this for you because it's very hard for you to find stuff like this you can actually eat.
Yep.
So I thought I'd make it at home. It's actually not that difficult.
No.
So I start by using these rice noodles, the kind that I love, just the dry ones. You just add boiling water to it.
And then put a lid on it,
Stick a plate on it. In about 5 minutes, they'll be done. You just drain them. So I'm going to put in 1 chicken breast, because there's prawns in this as well, I don't need 2. And then for my spice mix, it's really simple. It's just 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a big lump, then a teaspoon of sugar, I think it's a teaspoon of salt. Yeah.
Teaspoon of salt.
And a teaspoon of ginger paste. And that's it.
That looks nice.
Soy sauce later as well.
Okay.
Oh, and then I'm chopping up red pepper because we don't eat enough vegetables.
Yeah, we do need more veg in our diet. Well, we try. This week we've done really well.
Yeah, I think we've done all right. Right, so that's garlic oil.
Yep.
Fry some shredded carrot.
Yep.
It's quite easy, just grate it. Cooks quicker. And then I cook this for quite a while because we like soft veg.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to. I would prefer it a bit more crunch, but we can't. Our digestion is crap.
No, it's terrible. So I use frozen prawns here, but I probably would have used fresh prawns if I did it again, because the frozen prawns actually took ages to defrost and cook. So I'm making some egg now, just for like a bit of omelette-y egg bits throughout the noodles.
I guess you do have like egg fried stuff in a lot of Chinese,
well,
Singaporean dishes.
And it's nice because it like just kind of blends in with everything.
Yeah.
Right, so there's my noodles drained. First thing I do is add oil to it as kind of like a dressing.
Yep.
Mix it all together so that they don't burn onto the bottom of the saucepan. Bean sprouts. I forgot in the last video to put bean sprouts in. I did not this time.
And you let them cook because it says you mustn't eat them raw.
Yeah,
we don't know why, but...
So that's minced ginger.
Yep.
That's all my spice blend.
Yep.
Sugar and salt on there as well. Kind of wish I hadn't just dolloped it there because it took ages for me to mix it in. And then 2 teaspoons of gluten-free soy sauce.
Yeah, so next time you'd spread it out a little bit more.
I'd probably sprinkle it on.
Yeah.
Not just go boop and just shove it all in one place.
And there's where the yellow comes from the turmeric and stuff, and it just looks so much nicer, and then it smells good.
And that's it.
That's easy.
Like, it is really easy. And if I had fresh prawns, I could have made it like 5 minutes quicker.
Yeah, because you can just dump them in at the end.
Yeah, this took like 20 minutes.
It was really good. You had yours with chopsticks, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had mine with a knife and fork.
I didn't even give you chopsticks, I feel bad now.
I can eat with chopsticks, so...
Ooh.
Oh, this is mine. So this is pasta alla Norma, which is something that we discovered when we were in Italy, that they love their aubergine. And
it's our veggie dish.
Yes, it's our veggie dish. Here is me using the mandolin, almost cut myself, so it wasn't good. I put them onto a baking sheet, cover them in oil, and then I'm going to put them in the oven to go all nice and crispy and delicious. And while I do that, I'll make my sauce, which is some tinned tomatoes, some fresh herbs, or not fresh herbs, dried herbs, and some tomato puree, and a little bit of sugar for the acidity.
This is a really good sauce recipe.
Yeah, and then I'm doing my pasta again because I like pasta. So boiling some water, put my pasta in, and then I put my oil in a bit later.
Oil after this time?
Yeah, don't know the difference, but it's just to help it. And then I add quite a bit of oil to my pasta sauce because I think it just is nice.
It is.
Add some chives.
That's it, right?
Yeah, and that's literally
That's
it.
the dinner, I think.
It tastes really good.
How long did that take you?
No time, I can't even think. So the pasta's cooked, I just add it to the sauce and I mix it in quite gently so it doesn't break because gluten-free pasta is a bit breakable.
Fragile.
Yeah, fragile, that's the word. Then serve it up on each plate and put on top of that the crispy aubergine, which tastes so good.
Oh, we had the rest on a plate.
Yeah, we cooked a lot and we kept adding to our plates. So that's that. More parmesan. All my dishes, I love parmesan. Also always like basil, also always like rocket. It's always the same kind of, but this is our veggie dish of the week.
It's really cheap to make.
So cheap, and we freaking love it.
Oh.
Talking of aubergine.
My favourite meal of the week, I think.
Yep.
This is my Thai red chicken and aubergine curry.
Which I didn't know aubergine was going to be in it, but we had a spare one. You added it, and it was better than expected.
Oh, so okay, this is how I make my rice. It's just 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of boiling water, and I put it in the microwave with the lid on. Lowest power for about 28 minutes. Comes out perfect. So I'm cubing my aubergine, because, obviously the smaller it is, the quicker it cooks. And we actually used leftover chicken, which made this really cheap.
That we cooked on the barbecue.
Yeah, it was done. I forgot that was done on the barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh, for my Thai red chili paste, it's galangal, chili paste, cumin, ground coriander, lemongrass paste. This is all a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of fish sauce.
Palm sugar.
Palm sugar, also a teaspoon. Yep. Guess what? It's a teaspoon of garlic oil
and
a
some
teaspoon
lime.
of lime juice. I think I put 2 in the end, but so everything is a teaspoon apart from galangal, which is a tablespoon.
Yep.
It's very easy.
So
fry the aubergine because I want it to be quite softened. Uncooked aubergine is horrible.
Oh, it's all spongy.
So add my chili paste.
Yep.
And that smelled amazing at this point, although it was kind of spitting everywhere. It was mad.
Ruining my oven.
So I very quickly added in coconut milk, full fat coconut milk, because it just tastes much better. But I haven't tried it with lighter coconut milk yet. And I added some water just to make sure the aubergine was cooked by the time it reduced. I don't think I needed to, but we'll see next time. Oh, look, it's suddenly reduced. So yeah, I just wait till the aubergine's cooked, basically. And I added some cornflour and water to thicken it up, about 2 teaspoons.
Yep.
Add in my chicken, it's already cooked.
Yeah, so you can do that at the last minute just to try and absorb a bit of the flavour. But the chicken tasted so good.
Oh,
just on it
grilled.
Oh, it was so nice.
Chives? And that's pretty much it. And it was so good.
It was really nice.
Never made this before.
No, this was the first time. So then, obviously, curry, you have rice, and you served this up, and I didn't even know what was coming.
We were having, did you?
And I was very, very happy. Bit of coriander on there.
It was quite spicy.
It was very spicy. I was sweating a bit.
I'll probably put in a bit less chilli next time.
But I did really enjoy it. It felt very authentic. If you fancy seeing more of what we have for dinner, then just click the video you can see on the screen now, or you can check out the grocery haul to see what's on the menu for us next. So click one of these and I'll see you in the next video.